Ide Ugochi na-aga n'iru. Biko ka anyị gbakọ kịta wee kelee Eze-Ana. Eze-Ana ga-adị. Eze-Ana Ugochi tubelu. Eze-Ana Ugochi tubelu. Nwoke ọma na oraifite. Ị ga-adị. Ọdịnala bụ eziokwu, ọdịnala bụ ụzọ ndụ. Ị ma na o nwere olu na-eti mkpu na-asị ụmụ Igbo chigharịa, ụmụ Igbo chigharịa. Kwa mbọsị ọ na-eti, n'ụtụtụ n'abalị ọ nọ na nkụzi. Eze-Ana, Eze-Ana Ugochi tubelu, onye ọma na oraifite, onye mgbasa ozi, ozi ọma ọdịnala gaba n'iru. Eze-Ana Ugochi tubelu, onye ọma na-eje eme ọnụ. Ọdịnala bụ ụzọ ndụ gaba n'iru. Eze-Ana Ugochi tubelu, onye ọma na oraifite, onye mgbasa ozi, ozi ọma ọdịnala gaba n'iru. Eze-Ana Ugochi tubelu, onye ọma na-eje eme ọnụ. Ọdịnala bụ ụzọ ndụ gaba n'iru. Eze-Ana ga-adị. Ugochi tubelu ga-adị. Ugochi tubelu temple, ọ ya adị. Maka na eziokwu ọnwa chacha ndị okenye ga-adị. Fọdụta mba gị, ndị okenye adị. Fọdụta mba gị, fọdụ sikala aka gọrị ụmụ Igbo.
Ụtụtụ ọma na ụmụ ọdịnala Igbo, anyị abịakwanụ n'oge ọdịnala Igbo, oge awa nke eziokwu, nke ọ bụ m nwa bụ Ogbuefi Eze-Ana Ugochi tubelu na-anọ n'isi ya. Maka ndị ọbụta abụ izi ha na-afụ m na soshal midia ọ na Eziokwu TV. Afọ mbụ Ogbuefi Eze-Ana Ugochi tubelu na oraifite. Abụ m onye isi nchụaja na Ugochi tubelu ọdịnala tempụl. Anyị na-agba afa miri emi ma rụkwazi ọrụ mmụọ dị iche iche. Abụkwazị m onye isi nchụaja na ọdịnala Restoration Prayer Ministry, bụrụkwazị onye mgbasa ozi ọdịnala Igbo. So you can call me an ordinary evangelist. I will answer. My mission is to help people live better life. N'ụbọchị taa, n'oge awa nke eziokwu, isiokwu anyị ji wee bịa bụ ihe niile kwesịrị ịma gbasara iyi ụwa. Negative iyi ụwa reversal. Yes. Onye bụ isiokwu anyị. Enwere iyi ụwa, positive iyi ụwa, enwere negative iyi ụwa. Mana ihe anyị chọrọ ka anyị concentrate more today bụ how to reverse it when it's negative. Mana before anyị gaba n'iru, ọkwa dị mkpa echefuna na aja anyị na-achụ kwa ọnwa nke ọnwa Ọgọst ka na-aga n'iru. Ọ bụrụ na iso ewe na nke Ọgọst sorry, ọ bụrụ na iso ewughị na nke ọnwa Ọgọst mana ị chọrọ isonye na nke ọnwa Septemba, ma agwaghị ihe ị ga-eme. Aja anyị na-achụ n'ọnwa kwa ọnwa abụọ, aja anyị na-achụ n'igwe. Ndị na-esonye na aja a amanụgo ka esi eme ya, mana maka gị bụ onye ọfụ, ihe ị ga-eme bụ ị forward ya 3 prayer request, you make donation token to the account number. Ị chatịzie m na WhatsApp ka m gwa gị other details I need from you in order to book you. Mgbe anyị na-ewere ayịyọ niile ndị mmadụ wetara all over the globe debe n'ihu entities of powers, na-aga ọfọ na-achụ aja n'isi ha kwa ụbọchị. Ụbọchị anyị achịkọta ya, achụ aja dị iche iche na temple, gbuo ebudo wee mesara ka. I can tell you, distance is not a barrier. Ị nwere ike isonyere anyị ebe ọ bụla ị nọ under the globe. And I can tell you again, na enwere massive testimonies, mana ya bụ ndị na-esho social media testimony na social media, maka na ọ dịrọ necessary, ọ bụrụ ihe anyị bịara. Nke ọzọzi bụ na aja ike dị na aja a na-achụ n'igwe. So ọ bụrụ na ị chọrọ isonye na nke ọnwa Septemba, chat ya na WhatsApp. Ndị sonyegoro esonye sịsọ ha nwa ga-enweta ihe onyonyo mmalite ya bụ ịchụ aja nke ọnwa Ọgọst a na mgbede taa. Sọsọ ha nwa ịma na ya adịghị eshi ihu ọrụ na soshal midia maka na ọ dịrọ mkpa. Nke anwa ga-adịnụ. Nke ọzọzi bụ ịchọ isonye na ya, zite ozi na WhatsApp 0813 8243 871. I repeat, 0813 8243 871. Ka anyị gabazie n'iru n'ihe anyị ji maka ya wee bịa. Isiokwu anyị, agwara m gị isiokwu anyị. Ọ bụrụ na ị chọrọ ịwọchị program a na ị na-awọchị from Eziokwu TV, na ị chọrọ iriwọchị ya ọzọ after this Eziokwu TV program, jee na my YouTube channel Ogbuefi Eze-Ana Ugochi tubelu oraifite ka iriwọchị ya. Ọ bụrụkwa na o nwere Nollywood movies ịfụ na channel a ị chọrọ ịwọchị again, jee na our YouTube channel. Nwere ike ije na Eziokwu TV YouTube ga wọchị ya, ma ọ bụ ije na Ugochi tubelu movie productions ịwọchịkwazi ya. Daalụ, ka ya gaba n'iru. Dịka m si wee kwu, ọ bụrụ na ị nwere ajụjụ ị ga-ajụ, emecha ise ndịara m meseji na WhatsApp, ma ọ bụ na ịchọ ka agbara gị afa miri. Ka anyị gaba n'iru na nkụzi anyị ji bịa. Ekwuru m sị na iyi ụwa enwere negative iyi ụwa, nwee positive iyi ụwa. Yes, ajụjụ wee bụrụzie gịnị bụ iyi ụwa? Iyi ụwa bụ oath of life. Oath of life. That oath of life can be positive and also can be negative. Example, some people might take oath of life out of what they are passing through at that particular moment. It could be out of joyful activity or maybe painful, out of joy or out of pain. Yes. Ọ bụrụ na mmadụ mee, agwara gị there is power in spoken words. Ike dị n'okwu ọnụ. And the no okwu ọnụ a, word of mouth, ka Chukwu okike ji wee kee ụwa. God Almighty created the entire universe by mere spoken words. And I can tell you, you and me, we are small gods. So we can create with our word of mouth. Because before we speak, we must have created the thing inside of our heart, inside the heart. Because our people says, out of the abundance of heart, the mouth speaks. So before you speak, you might have contemplated the thing, nurse it. By that time you are nursing it, thinking about it, it's gathering momentum, it is gathering spiritual strength by mere either contemplating it, either chigari and obi. And that power of contemplation, very powerful. You use it to condense power. You use it to condense power. By contemplating, he accumulating more power. Oh, nyaka say na Mary, na mba agwara ya, ozi no na chigari and obi. That this power of contemplation, contemplating things, has been an ancient power used by great minds. So learn how to talk less and condense power by contemplating. So you cannot be talking anyhow. Yes. Now, I want to address other seekers only. I want to address people that are actually, they want to understand. Now, there is power in spoken words. Yes, if you know how to use it right. What am I saying? In spoken words, I've already told you that there's power in it. Yes. Now, how you use that power depends on you. You can use it for negative or positive. And I have told you about metaphysics. In creation, God Almighty have created everything and leave abundant powers in the spiritual realm. So anybody can tap it for good or for bad. So when you speak, choose the right words. Makana, there is power in spoken words. So can you hear me? If you want to speak, ensure and think about it twice before you speak. Some people, out of what they are passing through in life, some can do proclamation, speak, and do some decrees what will happen in their life, in their future lives. Some people might say, oh God, I have suffered so much. In the next world, I will not suffer like this. I can tell you, there is a Spirit of God that is in charge of weaving all those thoughts of man. In other words, people will say that the ones taking notes of whatever we are doing, whether positive or negative. So these elements are in charge of weaving whatever we are doing, sowing in creation. And I have told you before now, you can sow many things in creation by thinking, by your thought, by your action. You understand? Now, what am I saying? What I'm saying is this. When you understand how the Spirit works, you will be able to understand what you must do. So those positive mind, you might decide to say something that, look, in the next life, I must make it. I must make it positively. This is a powerful declaration. Yes, that will come to fulfillment if you keep pursuing it and energizing this longing, because it's a longing. You are longing for something positive. Yes. Again, there are some people, again, I just use that one as an example. Some people can long for something that is right by making some declaration that in the next life, that he will never die prematurely. That in the next life, that he will live long enough for so to achieve so and so. Yes, it's a declaration. So some people have made some declaration that in the next life they are coming, that maybe in this particular earth life, the person is works as a masculine spirit, as a man. In the next life, in that former earth life, the person might swore that in his earth life, next life, that he wish to walk in feminine vibration, meaning a woman. That is why you see some people that in their previous earth life, they walked as a man. For this present earth life, they are women. Sometimes you will see some of them in their attributes. You will see some of those women. She's a woman in her physique, but in her action and the way he acts, you will be seeing the attribute of a man. It's like the person is dua. You understand? Mm-hmm. Because in earthly possession, he possesses the physics of a woman. But in the spirit, he remains a man. That's why sometimes if some of them take action, we will ask, why is it that this girl mind is always like as strong as a man's heart? Some of these things are mystery of life. Now, but what I want to tell you that what really necessitated it is the oath of life. I hope I have given you enough reasons for you to understand the positive ones. Some people, some of them will even say that in the next earth life, they want to live short life. That to prove a point that you want to be on earth, get married, give birth to one or two, and goes back. Some people, if they go that in that manner, people will say that are managers. So they will go. No matter what you do, they must go. Because already originated plan from the previous earth life. So this is some of the reasons some people normally give. Because maybe even if the person is dying at that tender age, he's dying as a fulfilled spirit. The better person's heart is fulfilled and satisfied. You understand? Now, there are some certain people that are said that in the next earth life, that they will come from a wealthy family to achieve 1, 2, or 3. And the entire universe will approve it for the person because it's declaration. The same way of positive, I have given you some instances of positive declaration. And at the same time, there is negative declaration. Those negative declaration is when somebody makes some declaration out of pain. Yes. Some example, you will see a woman that has been suffering, almost naked, without changing better clothes, keep fighting hard to raise his kids, his children. But at the end of the day, what is her reward? Total abandonment for their children, the same children she labored so much to raise. Now, such women, after suffering, they will keep lamenting, crying, oh, all these my children, I suffered so much to raise. Why is it that you people are not reciprocating love back to me, your mother? So women will lament, lament, and lament. Some of them will, if they cannot control themselves, they will make some declaration out of pain. And I can tell you, any declaration he made out of joyful activity, out of joy, when you are overwhelmed, joy, or any declaration he made when you are at highest point of pain, those two prayers and declaration come to fulfillment. You know why? Because they carry the highest form of vibrations, whether out of joyful activity or out of painful activity. So mind the words, some of the things you say when you are over happy. Yes, because for the fact that you're over happy, it triggers vibration. Yes. Then when you are seriously in pain, I remember many years ago when I suffered what I will refer as the highest pain in my life. Sometimes I will be crying. I will inside my room. I don't even want because the self-caught there. I will not even allow. I want my neighbors to hear my cry. What I normally do then is that I will high volume of my radio. I will start thinking about life. After thinking about life, I will start to cry. You know my cry? I will say, God, why me? Because I have tested money then. And now find myself in that low condition. I was like, God, why me? What have I done to deserve living from hand to mouth? Do you know why? It's not as if that time I'm totally broke to some level of some people, but on the I did not commit it. Never I say na come on na-eri ga-ebu ọnụ. Nke bụ ọnụ ka buru ọnụ maka ọka amara otu ya. Any mouth have tested money, tested wealth. So we say instead of that mouth to go broke, it's better for mouth that is already broke to keep wallowing in that abject poverty. It's not easy if you have tested high life and they are now experiencing low life. It's not always easy because you can't. If others are drinking Gary and are happy, they are not seeing anything bad with it. You, by the time you are doing that, you are Gary to drink. Sometimes you remember your past life, as in where you were, maybe some months back or some years back, how you normally eat salad and everything. You will be drinking Gary and you will be crying. I don't know if you have experienced what I'm talking about. What I'm telling you is that at that point in time, what I normally, if you experience that kind of pain, cry out. Yes, some people will be dying in silence, but they will be doing. No, it's not the best. If such you reflected into that level and that cry comes, my brother, cry out. After crying, you know what I normally do then? I will cry, cry, cry. After crying, I will wipe my tears. When I'm satisfied, what I will ask God, God, why me? What have I done? Other people have done this, that, and they're still living large. Okay, look at me. I have not done this. I have not done, I'm a sinner, but I have not done to this level. But look at me. Lament. There's a book in the Bible called Lamentation. It's allowed. Yes, lament. If you after lament, if you want to cry, cry comes, cry. Then after crying, you wipe your tears and pick up your courage. Let me tell you one thing. Hard times never last, but hard people do last. Said by Bishop Fruit Shane. So what am I saying? What I'm saying is that some people out of that pain or joy, as case may be, they will not be able to control themselves and they will start to doing decoration. Yes. Let me give you another illustration. One of my relative, she's married then, but that time she was in pain of not having child of her own. One day, I was in my office at 105 Onitsha Road then, because that is my office. I have the water drilling company then. So I was in my office and she came. I said, brother, I started crying. I said, why are you crying? She told me that she saw two kids in their compound. You know, then the other one was like looking for trouble with the other smaller one. And he now called, why are you beating the small girl? What is her crime? And he used her two fingers to smash her bum bum. So don't do it again. So immediately he did this. You know what that small kid did? He ran to her, to his mother, and said, "Mommy, Auntie Julie beat me. Auntie Julie beat me." The mother, even if he didn't even care to know why Auntie Julie beat her son. I don't blame you. You are beating my son. You know what it takes to bear children. Because you are barren. Start saying some of those things. No, not my sister was like, oh, she felt so hot. Na mmadụ ga-agwa ya ụdị okwu dị etu a because of nwa wee kọọ ya ọnụ nwa kere ihe mere na ya dụ nwatakịrị ọdụ n'ihe o mere adụrụ mmadụ nwatakịrị ibi ya ọkụ ya ihe butere ịkọ niile o wesị ya megide agwa agụ obetara ebe na my office ime ihe o ji ọnụ ya wee gwa m o ji ọnụ ya wee sị m na Chukwu okenye na ihe ya na-ayụ ya bụ nyamie ka ya mụta nwa nyamie ka ya mụta nwa na ya na-ekwu ma nwa ya mụta nwa nwa na obere oge ya nwụrụ mana ihe a chọrọ iprove a point bụ na ya dị capable dị ya bụ nwaanyị just to prove a point that she's a woman, that even if he give birth to the child and the child die a few months later, that she will be satisfied, just to prove a point that she had been once a mother. I said, no, stop saying that. It was so bitter, and so he was like saying it. But God in his infinite mercy, today, as we speak, she has 3 children. And as we speak, she's still, like Oliver Twist, she's still pleading that he still want more. That is the human heart. You know, this is somebody that I have been saying, God, give me even if one. Let even that one die after some months so that people will know that I'm once a woman. Now she has three, and she, and three of them are alive. And now she's still asking for more. That is human heart. So what am I saying? She said it out of pain. She said it out of pain because of what another woman told her. So what I'm saying and telling you, some people make some pronouncement when they are experiencing one thing or the other, especially when it becomes too heavy in their heart. So mind what you normally decree whenever you are in pain, especially. So some people, some women now make provision that God, I have suffered, not as if that I maintain myself or even clothe myself well. I'm in anger, I'm in hunger. I endure hunger to raise my children. Today, what am I getting in return? Total abandonment from those same children I labored so much in my youthful age to raise. So he now swore that in the next life, that he don't want anything to do with raising, with bearing children or raising children. You can see, imagine. Yes, some people normally do it. At least I'm sure. So I have seen some people that say they are not interested. I have seen a grown-up, a medical doctor, a woman that is not interested in getting married or having children whatsoever. That he don't want to anybody to say that she's here on earth to live her life and enjoy her life to the fullest. Can you imagine? But don't blame her. He who wears shoes know where he pitches him most. Some people are saying it the same thing to date. Let me tell you what you don't know. Some people are even saying that they don't need husband. You know why? You will not understand. Some said that why they, because there was a day we are doing consultation, I now came across this. I said, what is the problem? Some said that they labored themselves, try, and they got married. After getting married, they did everything humanly possible to make their man, their husband, appreciate them. They denied themselves so many other things to make sure that this marriage will work. But what did he get in return? The husband he labored so much, loved so much, cared for, turned her into a punching bag. And she experienced a lot of all manner of humiliation throughout the years that particular marriage lasted. So we're like, wow, that if it's how marriage looks like, that they are in the next life, they are not interested in anything whatsoever marriage. Now, she said it out of pain. You will not understand it unless if you are in the same shoe with somebody that have experienced such thing. Let me tell you, sometimes if people normally say what that happened in their life, maybe they have experienced heartbroken. Maybe they have already experienced what the pains of divorce or broken marriage. You will not understand it. Don't tell me that you do. You don't. The only way you will understand it is if you are once loved and you got married. You are married, you are trapped in marriage. And they love that you are married and cherish that marriage so much. And that marriage eventually crashed. No matter what you did to protect it, it crashed. You will not understand, imagine the level of pain. Whoever that experienced this, could be man, could be woman, you will never understand it. You might pretend that you used to hear. See, you used to hear You used to hear and you experience are not the same. I can tell you that you used to hear and your experiences are not the same. Some people, like, let me give you an example. Some people that might be thinking that they have already seen poverty, or you pretend that you understand what a poor person is going through, my dear, you can never experience it well or be able to comprehend what it's all about, except if you were once in that particular condition. You know that there are some people that are not sure of what they will eat at night, and now it's about 10 a.m. They are not sure what they will eat the same day at night, but whether the money is nowhere. Food, there is no food in the house, and there is no money they will go to ATM and take, and nobody is even promising the money. There are some families in Nigeria here that are not sure what they will eat tomorrow and this night, and they don't have money anywhere. Maybe they will take gare or whatever in the afternoon, but in the night they are not sure. But you will not understand. If you have not been there, you will not understand. Yes. So what am I saying? So such a woman who might be thinking, decided to marry this man, did everything, and to ensure that this marriage works. Do you know what she gets in return? Heartbreak. So such women will never be happy in life. So out of anger, she might make this declaration that in her next life, that he doesn't care about getting married, that he will be on earth, live her life as a sister, enjoy her life to the fullest and move on. Do you know that some people have already made up their mind now? I remember again a medical doctor I knew in Abuja. She's wealthy. At least she has her own house in Abuja. Yes. Now, by now, she will be around 50 years. But that time, she's about 41 then. She's not interested in marriage. She's wealthy. Because sometimes with her in her vacation, you see her in Canada taking pictures, showing them on Facebook, gallivanting all over the world, enjoying herself. She's not interested. And she's very beautiful. And so many guys still want to marry her, but she's not interested. For a reason best known to her. You can see imagine a medical doctor that has her own house. She can afford her abroad trips, go and enjoy herself. She's not interested in getting married. For her, she wants fun. What she normally does that time is that at 41, she will go for maybe a tomboy of maybe 20-something years that will be helping her in all manners of life. As his boy, as his baby, as her baby. Yes, the guy will be there as her baby and whatever. Will be there doing other works, Then, she's not interested in getting married for reason best known to her. She will be telling you that he doesn't want to be under any man's roof, any man control, whatever. You might be blaming her, but believe in me, the trauma she's experiencing now that made her to decide not to get married to any man might be as out of experience of her previous earth life that necessitated that out of life that she's not interested. And in this present earth life, everything concerning marriage irritates her. Sorry, irritates her. That is life. Sometimes you don't imagine why some people react or do some certain things, how they are doing it. Because they are doing those things, taking such a decision because of previous experience in life that I already have a clear impression on their heart, on their soul. So for that reason, it makes them to take some irrational decisions. You might decide to blame them because you are at the comfort of your own side, but you will not understand what the person passed through that really made her to decide such. So what I'm telling you that is what we call negative oath of life. Now, when you took such decision out of one thing or the other, it came to play in next life. Let me give you another example. Let me give you a story you know. But I can tell you, even if such a thing happened in your life, you can still reverse it. Let me give you story of Jabez in the Bible. Jabez is somebody, in everything concerning Jabez is pain. Nothing good comes out of Jabez in terms of life experiences. Even from his mother's womb, Jabez is all about pain. Even his mother can attest to it. That everything concerning Jabez is pain. And when Jabez was born, and Jabez was growing, everything concerning Jabez is pain. Yes, Jabez one day now decided to take the bull by the horn and started to cry. He cried out. Yes, he cried out and said, enough is enough. He cried and said, God, please revise this ungodly decision that I took out of ignorance and pain. Revise it and superimpose it with positivity. I'm very suffering. You, as you're looking at me now, yeah, those negative oath of life can be changed when you recognize the fact that you are tired. But if you are not complaining, so be it. It's your own cup of tea. I can tell you, it can only change some of those things when you are angry. Yes, you must be angry with your present condition for things to change for good. You must get tired of them. You must say, no, enough is enough. And it's only when you make this declaration that things will begin to turn around for you. It have happened to me. I remember back then, sometimes I would be crying, God, why me? After crying, I would sleep off. After crying, what I will ask God, after wiping my tears, I will say, God, what do you want me to do? I will keep asking questions, what do you want me to do? You know, after crying now, and keep asking that question, before you know it, I will sleep off. Once I sleep off, maybe if I wake up, I will get in some kind of consolation that, look, you cannot continue like this. You cannot continue crying. Today, I'm crying no more. You cannot continue crying. What you must do is not to cry again. What you must do is to ensure and make sure that all those things that normally make you to cry is no more. That all you must do is to ensure that positive things begin to happen. And what you must be doing in order to turn the hand right of the clock to you for favor. So what am I saying? What I'm saying in essence is this. Learn what you must be doing. Whenever you are angry or take some certain things that happen in your life, take decision to reverse it. Take decision to reverse it. And by the time you reverse it, it's for your own good. And there are some certain things some people normally experience. Yes, not only one or two they use the wrong method in order to actually reverse you. Yeah, for the mother way can say that on eating their oath of life. What would they see? Don't ask me if what they're doing is real or not. What will they see? It's either they have regayo, half regigwe, half rakaraka, half rumiro, more one thing or the other. Ihe ndị a niile efo ụfọdụ ndị mmadụ ewere eti n'ọkụ na-egbusara ya anụ wee na-ajụ dozu ya iyi ụwa ije na-abụ abụ. I don't believe in ịbọ iyi ụwa. Yes, if you must know, I don't believe in ịbọ iyi ụwa. I believe in na negative oath of life reversal. Ọ bụrụ na positive ones, we activate it. Yes, activate it wee na nkwubi okwu tidi ọfọ n'afa Chukwu okike nke pụrụ ime ihe niile ka ya bụ iyi ụwa anwa oath of life anwa dị positive ka ọ pụta ihe. Ọ bụrụ na nke dị negative, anyị tidi ọfọ sụgharịa ọfọ kwubie okwu n'aha Chukwu okike nke pụrụ ime ihe niile si lụọ ya. Let old things have passed away, everything has become new. Seal it with sacrifice and mesaraka tidi ọfọ. Ọnọdụ ochie agbanwe maka ana m agwa gị n'okwu ọnụ ka eji wee kwunye bụ okwu ọnwa iyo ọkwa n'ike okwu ọnụ ka a ga-eji ribasi ya. But what you don't know is only a mystery to you and not to all. So what am I saying? Those old-fashioned or people after unearthing their oath of life items, they will put it inside or pot and start sacrificing to it. What are you doing? Are you trying to nurse it to greater height or what? It's wrong idea. Some people started doing it in this way because they don't understand how things work. Yes, but I can tell you, yes, with the new order, you don't need it. I'm telling you how we do it in the temple. What we normally do is, once after consulting and we detect that oath of life. If it's negative, we revise it and superimpose it with the positivity. So are you offer to our job, we make a declaration. Tidi offer na Chukwu okike nke pụrụ ime ihe niile. Enwe establishment of new order. Dịka Japanese yo, si gbanwere ya ọnọdụ a, and agbanwere ya ọnọdụ a. Then ọ bụkwa nnọọ nke dị positive. Eti ọfọ na ala, chụọ aja ọhụrụ, kwubie okwu ka that ihe ụwa anwa ka ọ pụta ihe. I can tell you, that is what you must do in order to turn some certain things around for good. Ọ bụrụ na ị nwee ajụjụ ị nwere na nkụzi a ma ọ bụ na ịchọ ka agbaala gị afọ mmiri, send them a message na WhatsApp 0813 82 43 871. I repeat 0813 82 43 871. In the name of the Most High, the Creator of the whole universe, I pray and I call entities of powers that is in charge on Eke Market Day, on Nkwọ Market Day, and then that njere nke Chukwu ndị na-agagharị na-eme mma ka ha gọziwe ụmụ Igbo, kpọkuo aja na Igbo n'ihe na-emere Igbo ihe. Mmụọ niile na-agagharị na-eme mma na mmụọ niile na-agọzi ụmụ Igbo ihe Igbo ji dị ebube. Unu niile ka anyị na-akpọku n'aha Chukwu okike nke pụrụ ime ihe niile ka ị gọziwere anyị ndị friends of the temple and the children of the temple and our fans all over the world. N'aha Chukwu okike nke pụrụ ime ihe niile, onye ike niile si n'aka ya bịa. Ise ka ọ dịkwanụ echi niile n'oge awa nke eziokwu. Daalụnụ. My YouTubers and Facebook fans, ọ bụrụ na o nwere ihe dị mkpa eji chọọ ka ị nweta m direct, chat me on WhatsApp. This is my personal, not be here with this one. 0805 78 37 672. I repeat, 0805 78 37 672. ya ga-esi ka ọ dịkwa echi niile n'oge awa eziokwu daalụ.